Hello and welcome to the live studio at TechEd 2016. My name is Marc Chester, I'm the SAP CTO at EY, and today I'm joined by some esteemed colleagues and veterans of SAP with Labinot, Stephen, and Marc, and if you guys could just quickly introduce yourselves.
Yeah, so my name is Labinot Bytyqi. I'm with CoreALM, and I'm a solution architect and CEO, and basically we focus on helping customers implement SAP Solution Manager and ALM solution to really drive digital transformation.
Great. I'm Stephen Moss. I'm the president of PCM Services, and we're in the ecosystem for SAP, and we do the hosting as well as cloud services, and we partner with Labinot in doing that for customers across the United States.
And my name is Marc Thier. I'm running product management and the regional implementation group for SAP Solution Manager at SAP.
So great, thanks guys. Happy to have you with me today. Today we're going to discuss a bit around Solution Manager and how that has evolved to support the digital transformation within SAP. Labinot, over the last few days at TechEd, we're hearing a lot about the new functionalities coming in 7.2. Really, what's new? Give us some insight. You do a lot of implementations around this. How's it impacting customers? What's new in the releases?
Yeah, so what's really exciting with 7.2, until now, we really, Solution Manager was really good, but focused more on a run piece of the things. Now with 7.2, we really have a core digital transformation to support all the phases and processes that we need to drive traditional transformation. So not only the run side, but also the build, meaning we have tools, accelerators, to primarily drive adoption of an acceleration of SAP HANA and other products by bringing best practice, and then we're providing accelerator tools from requirements all the way to the operation and everything in between. And most exciting, Solution Manager 7.2 on HANA, where you basically can adopt that, and it's available now from a consumption perspective.
Okay, great. So, Stephen, you're part of PCM Services, and you provide a lot of hosting for many years around SAP.
Right.
You've seen a lot of companies go through a digital transformation. Help explain to us what the digital transformation means to a company like PCM and how you're enabling clients to move into that.
Sure. Well, what we're seeing, Marc, in this space is for a number of years, you'd see kind of in the cloud environment, the whole idea of orchestration or bringing on what I would typically call capacity, right? So at the end of the day, it's spinning up servers or capacity and turning that over to application providers and working with partners to enable capacity for the customer to run generally an SAP application or a series of applications. What's happening now is though expectations are moving very rapidly in another direction. It is around a digital core, and is around operating and actually standing up a digital environment for customers. It's really a transformation experience. And so now the expectation is no longer just around a capacity that's being given out there, it's around capability development. And that capability development has to basically render digital transformation for the customer. They no longer want to, hey, come to you and hey, I want to host something or I want to enable something in a cloud environment, and we've got it from there. Now they're coming in and saying, we have SAP, we have this series of applications, we have this, and we want you to take over that. We want you to continue to revision it up or rev it up and continue to operate it for it. They're about using the environment. No longer are they about running it, they want to use the environment. And I think it's exciting for companies like CoreALM and PCM.
Great, thanks. So, Marc, you head up the technology support for SAP, really the whole Solution Manager suite. How do you see it evolving from here? I mean, traditionally Solution Manager has been a basis support tool. S4, BW for HANA are all moving to the digital core. How is Solution Manager going to be enabling that transformation?
So you're absolutely right. A lot of customers still believe that Solution Manager is somehow a basis tool. It's enforced by SAP as a support line, right? Reality today is already with 7.1 that we have 15,000 trusting customers, but our investments in 7.1 were around Run SAP IT Service Management, and we really didn't support build and larger projects. We had a lot of success with production close, charm, right, change request management, all the production support, but really not innovation and project work. So that's a new thing in 7.2. That's what we now support. And how are you doing that? So first of all, we have all that jumpstart content. So whenever you are on S4HANA, you want to implement it, you don't want to start with a blank piece of paper anymore. You want pre-configured systems, right? You want to do the documentation in Solution Manager with pre-configured processes, right? You can then adapt them to your needs. You can add requirements, manage the implementation in an agile fashion, leveraging a full test suite, a full requirements management, all these things, right? You want full transparency about readiness of the solution. You want to control your suppliers that help you in the digital transformation. That's all what we now support. So it's not really a run tool only anymore. We still do that and we are integrated into run, but we now support also the enabling of digital transformation with a lot of jumpstart content from our P&I colleagues.
Great, interesting. So I see, as an extension of that, on the show floor, PCM, CoreALM partnered together in some new cloud solutions to enable Solution Manager for clients to more rapidly adopt it. Explain a little more about that solution.
Yeah, so what we've done is, in order for us to really help customer really that drive this adoption of 7.2, we partnership with PCM to basically allow the customer to come easy, and instead of focusing and spending time and trying to implement and getting the application running, we're really giving them more of a turnkey infrastructure and everything to need to do, and we take care of all the plumbing so the customer really can focus on primarily driving the innovation. And so that's where we come. We have years of experience of implementing SAP Solution Manager, and by partnership with PCM, it will give us that agility to stand up Solution Manager and also other SAP systems to basically help customers really drive adoption of any SAP solution within cloud.
Great, so I think key message 7.2 is a revolution. It's really evolving dramatically, very quickly. We have technologies in the cloud that make it very quick to deploy and get going. There's a lot to learn as we wrap up this short interview. Any last points, Stephen, that you want to bring?
Well, I think if you talked about, Marc, you kind of talking to Labinot about what are we doing and what are we doing together. If you really look at it, there's a lot of business obstacles that come up, right? Just the normal, hey, we've got to acquire hardware, or we need to get these things sequenced to go out and look at something like 7.1 to 7.2 as an upgrade. The reality is we want to take CoreALM and PCM together and make ourselves an enabler to remove every single obstacle. There should not be an obstacle to overcome. If someone needs 60 or 90 days of capacity to bring up 7.2, to try it, we'll bring it up for them and help them do that in an environment at no cost to them, right? So there's a lot of exciting things that we're doing together to do that. So we believe we're going to remove every single obstacle that keeps people from going to 7.2 rapidly. And because of that, the build cycle can become much quicker, and digital transformation will benefit for each and every business that participates in that way. Okay,
great. Marc, any last words?
When you are part on digital transformation, when you want to implement S4HANA as your digital core, use Solution Manager as the ideal value companion to support that. The new release is much simpler to use. It's the cumbersome user interface that it before is now fixed. It is now a very nice UI5 user interface. And also that challenges we had that it took too long to implement is also fixed with the turnkey solutions, bringing more cloud qualities to the product with focused solutions. So I think give it a try, right? It's not the old grandma anymore. It's a totally modernized product supporting your digital transformation.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us today at Live Studio, and enjoy the rest of TechEd.
Yeah, good job, mate.